A surprise visit happens later today from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. He's hoping to secure more assistance from the White House.
He's also hoping on help from Congress, where some GOP lawmakers are growing concerned about continuing to fund the war effort. NBC's Susan McGinnis is live in D.C. with the latest. Susan, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Danielle and Dave. That's right. President Zelenskyy will meet with President Biden around 2:30 this afternoon at the White House, and he will also address Congress, where lawmakers are getting closer to a deal that would provide a lot more aid for Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy today making a high-stakes and high-risk visit to the White House and the Capitol, his first trip outside Ukraine since Russia invaded in February.
And help alleviate the suffering.
President Biden will meet with Zelenskyy and, in a show of strong support, announce a new round of aid, this time including Patriot missile defense systems, something Zelenskyy has wanted for months and crucial to Ukraine defending itself against Russian missiles. Zelenskyy will also address a joint session of Congress, his second such address, the first delivered virtually from Kyiv in March.
Being the leader of the world means to be the leader of peace.
Today's message likely similar, an appeal for more help. Help for besieged cities like Bakhmut, which Zelenskyy visited Tuesday. The 10-month-old war killing tens of thousands of Ukrainians, driving millions from their homes.
And the motion is agreed to.
Zelensky's visit coinciding with Congress nearing approval of a government funding package that includes $45 billion for Ukraine.
We've got to all stick together on this.
Some Republicans have indicated they'll pull support for Ukraine once they take over the House in January. Democrats hope an in-person visit could change minds.
We've got to support them.
Still unknown, how will Russia react to a show of continued support for Ukraine on the world stage? Now, if that latest package is approved, U.S. aid to Ukraine would top $100 billion for this year. Danielle and Dave?
And this latest package for Ukraine is actually tied up in a massive measure to fund the U.S. government?
Yeah, that's right. It's a $1.7 trillion bill. It's called the Omnibus Bill, and the deadline for it is coming up fast. End of the day Friday. They need to have an agreement before parts of the government start shutting down. The Senate says it's on track to possibly hold a vote as soon as today. That would set up the House to follow shortly thereafter.
Okay, Susan McGinnis live in Washington, D.C. Thank you for the latest. We'll continue to follow that.